Hello and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and want to see more. Thank you. Coming up in this video, wire centre future determined. Wire centre future determined. And an injury that occurred at Leeds versus Lee. And an injury that occurred between Leeds and Lee on Thursday night. Also at the end, another one of my brain teasers. Please keep watching. So we begin today with the news that Warrington Wolves have agreed to release Greg Inglis from his playing contract with immediate effect, even though he will be taking up a mentoring role until the end of the season. The hamstring injury that he sustained in the home defeat to Huddersfield Giants on May the 17th has proven worse than initially thought and subsequently ruled him out for a prolonged period. Inglis, known by GI down in Australia and worldwide to his Australian friends and fans, has been the victim of some bad injuries during his career, which was thought to be one of the reasons why he retired in 2019, which he said was not the case. His body didn't let him down and there was no mental effects of things like court cases and the such that have pushed him towards a retirement. But it was a retirement that was announced 2 years before he put on himself to retire as an end date, if you will. With that said, during the game between Warrington and Lee, where the sides were completely depleted, Greg Inglis gave himself a chance to be playing again for Warrington Wolves, as he said that there was no thoughts of retirement or leaving Warrington Wolves, that a second scan was done and he'll be back in about 4 to 5 weeks. With this development, the Warrington Wolves put out a statement which said, "Following amicable discussions, all parties have therefore come to a mutual agreement to terminate Greg's playing contract. The Australian remains fully committed to staying with the club in a voluntary mentoring role for the remainder of the campaign, assist with the club's performance and academy setups in helping our young and exciting talent emerge. Greg's influence on the playing group and the staff has been outstanding since he moved to the UK in January and has everyone at the club fully support at the club's full support in the next phase of his career." These sentiments were also echoed through Warrington Wolves CEO Cal Fitzpatrick, as he said, "Although we would like to see Greg in action more, he has brought tremendous value to our organisation with his leadership qualities and driving club standards. It's a testament to his character that he wishes to remain in Warrington until the end of the season to continue and support the playing group and to mentor a number of young players." GI himself went on to state, "It's unfortunate that it has come to this, but the injury is worse than we originally thought. Not too many people get the opportunity and the experience to come here to play in the UK and play in Super League, especially at my age. And I want to thank Warrington Wolves for the opportunity. I've got nothing but high praise for the club. They've been nothing but good to me and my partner and made us feel welcome from minute one. It's not just the team, it's the organisation as well that has done a lot for us. I'll remain here in Warrington as a volunteer in the mentoring role, helping the young lads come through, as well as being around the club itself and the team to assist in any way I can. I said from the start that I wanted to add value to this club, and that's what I'm still firmly focused on." What this does do, though, is free up much needed funds for the salary cap. But there's nothing yet been said about what they're going to do with it. Oh, hi, George. And as I alluded to at the beginning of the video, that is not the only move that has gone on with regards to the Warrington Wolves, as while in his form of his Warrington life, it's come out that Jake Malmo is going to be crossing the Pennines once again and going into Yorkshire to join Castleford Tigers. The 27-year-old joined in November 2018 the Warrington Wolves and have since gone on to make 47 appearances for the Wire, scoring 23 tries. Jake has said he remains fully committed to the club for the remainder of the season and will leave with everyone's best wishes this winter. So in the statement he said, "Although I'm looking forward to the opportunity next season, it will be bittersweet feeling to leave Warrington behind. I made friends for life here, and I've built some great relationships with people at the club over the last 3 years. Since becoming a starter in the team over the last few months, I've really seen my relationship with the fans grow. I feel their support, and I'm loving playing every game in front of them, so it will be sad to say goodbye to them at the end of the year. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but at the moment we're playing well, the team's gelling, and it'd mean everything to me to go out on a high with my mates here. That's the ultimate aim, but in saying that, we'll remain humble and keep working hard each week." On signing Jake Marmore to the Castleford Tigers, their future coach Lee Radford said, "Jake is a very athletic rugby player and he plays with a smile on his face. The more I look into his background, the more good things I heard about him. He is certainly going to give us strength on the edge going into 2022. The fact he can cover fullback and wing is great, but I think that he is a strike centre. He ticks a lot of the boxes in the athleticism department. He has the speed, and you can't coach that, and he's got it in abundance. I'm sure we can try to put him in as much space as possible as we possibly can." To take advantage of this, I think he meant to say. So it leaves up a lot of options for Daryl Powell to come in, whether that's to bring in 2 of his own centres, or even if it's to carry on with the youngsters like Josh Flulis and Connor Welsh. But in 2022, that's a decision that's going to be made by someone higher up, whether it's Fitzpatrick or Daryl Powell. But George, that's 2022. Still in 2021. Please, give us a minute. It turns up everywhere, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah. So that's the thoughts myself. I've been impressed by Jake Malmo this season. He's been an attacking threat. Every time that I see his open space, he just guns it. He goes for it, and no one's catching him. Top player at this point. And I hope it continues into 2022, as it can mean that another team is pushing on to join the big boys to getting closer towards the grand final. So in the final part of this video, we're having a quick look into Ryan Brierley, as he went off at the end of, close to the end of the game last night between Leeds and Lee, and it didn't look good, as they took him. Yeah, we thought it was a cut to the head first of all, but he had the towel holding over his face, and he was being walked off towards the touchline, the shortest possible route, going towards the tunnel. While this was all going on, Martins from Leeds was trying to convert his own try to finish off the game. We didn't know the extent of the injury that came through, but I'm warning now, it's a graphic image of injury, so please be aware. As he posted on social media, "Thank you at GM Project 2017. The emergency eye procedure this morning. Don't know what we'd have done. You're a star." Don't know what hit him in that that tackle, but it looked like it was sharp, unfortunately. Please make it go away. Make it go away. That's a better one. Okay, we'll leave that on there. Yeah, we don't like players getting injured at the best of times, but so put it on social media thanking GM Products Limited for their quick actions. Did really well for Ryan and his unfortunate injury. So all the best to Ryan. Hopefully everything will go well for him, and it won't be too long out. But I had to show that, and because we know that rugby league is a tough game. I'm sorry if you're eating your breakfast or anything like that, but we appreciate our players, and we don't like to see them hurt at the best of time. But please remember, it is a tough game. Play it fair, play it safe, and injuries like that will be very rare. It is very rare anyhow with an eye injury, as that looks like something completely accidental, but I'm just speculating. But good luck to Ryan, as I said, for his recovery from this injury. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I know I had a little bit of fun, but it's just one of those times of the year where contracts and new team signings and things like that are coming about. They're coming more and more frequently now. I know this was a Warrington heavy episode, but it needed to be said, as it is big decision times for Cal Fitzpatrick, the current coach Steve Price, the future coach Daryl Powell, as this could be an interesting period for Super League, as it could either set up a championship or it could set out a dynasty going on for the next few years. Either way, we'll look into it when it comes around. But as you see over my my right shoulder, your left, my Just for Fun is there. So remember, please comment in the comments below, obviously, and let me know how the new formats comes out to you guys. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, all the best, and I'll see you in the next video.